Good morning, everyone. It's the Thinking Thursday. How's everybody doing? Yes, I'm still supporting the people of a second chance. In fact, I'll be coming up soon on my angel tree list. Although it's early in the year, I don't want to wait till the last minute. So, Thinking Thursday, I'm just going to make some small announcements, general conversation, just letting you know that yes, I am still in it for the people of the second chance. My Money Making Monday book, people of the second chance, a chance for a change, is on Amazon. It's in review. I had to fix the cover the way I wanted it. So my second book is there. There was a total of 3. I did erase the ebook. I erased the ebook because I would like the same excitement for my regular book. So my paper book is the only book. I'm not making any more ebooks at all. The ebook does give you an opportunity to preview the book before purchase. But I'm giving my word that whatever I put out there is definitely worth the while. So once you get the book off of Amazon, as you let me know that you got it, and I put you down for my thank you salutations and everything that I'm going to mail out directly, I will then come in front of you personally or offer a time to meet with everybody, and I will personally sign your book for you after purchase. Now, will I have some books on hand? Yes, I will. I will read the book, have a book reading for you, and skimming, but not the entirety. But I will be doing everything that was put in front of me as an example, how to get my books out there and everything. But moving forward, the Big Heart Studio, of course, is up and running. They said, well, what studio you got? Number one, I still have 6 in Kelker. I don't dwell in there because of the inconvenience of not having the water on, which I'm never going to turn on. The place is for sale as is. Yes, I've had everything on for years in a row. That's just showing you consistency that I'm paying bills, and I'm making sure that the senior that's in there, also a veteran, is fully taken care of on a full-time basis. So yes, everything is on and has been on for a number of years. Now, hold up for just a second. With that being said, everything that I have at Kelker is what I brought home. I am a home-based business established, fully community health worker site, fully established training program, apprenticeship program coming forward. Yes, I'm bringing the news that I am being in a apprenticeship approval process right now. I'm looking at my first $1 million. Okay. I'll be allocating that to my community and York County. So York County and Dauphin County will be receiving that $1 million money that I'm getting ready to get. I'm getting it as a brand new apprenticeship program. If you guys ever heard about it or want details, if you believe that your services, when I come on here and I say to you, train the trainer, I am legally a Pennsylvania developed program through the workforce. So with my program coming to fruition, not only will my impact increase, that $1 million increase will hit my deposit as well, and I will allocate the money properly where that money's supposed to go at in the city. That I will be making available as well on a budget that will be available to the community to look at after I do receive. Am I certain that I'm going to receive? I'm going to say yes, I'm going to claim, because I have denied myself many other opportunities. I have received thumbs up on other grant opportunities, and I let them go. But this time I'm coming public and saying, you're going to see me on a list for some workforce programming that I have established. And with doing so, when you go through the Pennsylvania, what they call this apprenticeship program and pre-apprenticeship, when you get your programs approved on there, you become a program. So that's what I'm doing with my community health work. Anybody that wants to become a community health worker, I am through the Pennsylvania Board, a certification board. You guys are welcome to get in contact with me to get your services up and running. What you do is you come to me, I'll get you situated to start your 75 hours. After your 75 hours, I will become a host for you. You're going to need a host after for an experiential process. I will offer the experiential process through the Department of Pennsylvania Workforce and Labor and Industry. If you know this language, then give myself a round of applause. If you don't, you're more than welcome to join me for my People of the Second Chance initiative. Although that I started my political campaign with the People of the Second Chance through the fellowship, prison fellowship, and the angel tree and everything. Yes, this is all a connection to that. As a community health worker, I have responsibilities, and they're very specific. And with those responsibilities, they can be taught and moved forward to the age appropriate, starting with I'm going to begin my training at 16 years old. So through the labor and industry, you will find my brand new program, thank you, for community health workers. I am a community-based organization. I have stood myself up from the bottom to the top, but not the tippity top. I'm at the top, but I'm not at the tippity top yet. My program is going to push me then over. So the people have a second chance that are still looking to support me, although the political campaign is over. I'm asking that you stay committed to me and moving forward. The community health work industry is building. We are in the Pennsylvania labor and industry workforce for training and development. So I have created not only a studio, rinky little studio, to do fun activities and podcasting and whatever else I want to do, going to a further level as a community health worker under the Public Health Management Corporation. That's how high up I went. I surpassed the home care agency, and I decided that I would be a community health worker, allowing and affording people the second chance that they desire and that they deserve, because sometimes what you desire and what you deserve is not being presented to you in hand. I'm here to give you a straight up resource. A resource. With the resources that I'm offering in a community-based setting right here within my own home. Yes, everything else is online. I will be, hopefully, when I get my million, I'll take my first 400,000 and create a lab with computers. With those computers, you'll be able to get and keep after I program them as a community health worker. They'll be used for and only community health use, like I did my first laptop. I'll be at least no more, no less than at least these. So it won't be a touch screen or nothing, but it'll be at least something to get you started. You will be in training with me, and you'll receive at least one of these with all community health assignments and everything that you need to do as a community health worker. The community health work pay is not $22 an hour. Come on, let's go. It's $68 minimum. So anybody looking to get trained to sit in the seat that I'm sitting in your own home and become a community health worker, a community health ally, a community health partner, like myself, and then be a part of the workforce through labor and industry. That's my next program that I have started, and I am so grateful to be able to come on here on this here day, July the 17th, because it'll be tomorrow when I take my first orientation for the integration of care services, going from just a community health worker as a member of the Pennsylvania Collaborative. I am opening a community health work site, as I shared during my political campaign. I am offering people of the second chance, which is me, a second chance. Okay? And with doing so, there are some skills that I'm able to offer you, in spite of your background, to assist with other people. That being a community health worker, I need you to look more into what that is. It starts pay $68 an hour, okay? So, no, we're not a home care agency. Yes, I am an agency, but I am a community-based organization. That's what I've created in a nutshell. So, yes, it took all those little steps. Well, you have to have this first. Well, you ain't an agency. Well, I had to almost have to have all of that shit before I could be a community partner, okay? So as a prior candidate at large for city council. I'm going to continue my journey. And by the time it's time for me to run again, I'm going to have not only a program established through labor and industry, through the workforce development. That's what I've created. Let's talk about that. That's who I am and what I created. Now, on the other hand, oh, hi, Cousin Willie Lows. Are you still on here? I know you ain't Sweet Dick Willie that put your hands on Tony Flood, are you, cousin? Was that you? Because they said it was Sweet Dick Willie. We can talk about that in the inbox. I don't believe that was you. But if that was you, I would like for you to hit me up and give me a little story on what happened. But if it ain't you, somebody's using your name. They saying their name is Sweet Dick Willie. They put their hands on Tony Flood. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of that. I saw you on here. And I just thought about it. I was that my cousin Willie Lows? I wonder, do he know something about a Sweet Dick Willie? Okay, well, moving on. That's a whole nother story. But going backwards to rewind whenever you want to. This will be up for about 6 hours before I take it down. Yes, I'm here to let you know that I am putting myself on purpose, on public eye, and on public watch, safety watch. I'm going to receive $1 million or at least 400,000 so that I can implement a program through labor and industry. Through CareerLink. Okay? Through the workforce development. If you know what you're doing, then you know. If you don't, come to me and allow me to stand you an actual thing up. So for all you home care agencies and all you people working at the home care agency, let me elevate you and create you as a community health worker through the Public Health and Management Corporation. Let me upgrade you. Let me elevate you. Let me elevate your podcast and put you on the radio. If you don't want to be on my radio, I can teach you how to uplift your podcast as a community health worker at $68 an hour to start with. I say to start with because it depends on you, how you and what you put in. I intend on putting everything in to my basket. So my chips are falling under a community-based organization known as Omnic Incorporated, something I created off of Rita Glenn's back. I had Rita Glenn's ministry. I turned around and made it One Mother Non-Denominational Intercessory Church Incorporated, meaning I created a religious-based, community-based organization. Okay? Right. I went about it that way because when these different presidents and all these different people try to take control of your community, you got somebody like me standing right beside them saying, no, no, no. I'm going to control what I can in the trajectory in my community. I'm going to get certified in this area because this is where you saying that people need to be at. So that's where I'm going to go be at. I'm going to go be the one umbrella over top of my community that you don't have. Because if you had it, I wouldn't be looking so deep into it. Okay? I had to go and create my own organization to get a work site experiential process where I'm entitled myself to $600 to $6,000 just as a stipend. So I'm going to present you with that. When you come to me for the community health worker, you will receive your 75 hours. You will receive a 300-hour experiential program through me. And with that program, I will offer you $6,000 as a stipend to get your own self together because it's going to take time and energy and effort, sometimes coming off of work, sometimes being at home and on that 75 hours. So I'm going to make sure that everybody that comes through me for their community health ID and new certifications, you come through me through my program through the workforce, I will make sure you get your stipend and everything you're entitled to. Because with my Omni Incorporated, standing over top of LG Hands of Care and all the rest of my businesses, I'm able to offer you a minimum of $68 an hour. Now, play with somebody else. I'm not here to play a game. I'm gaining knowledge from everywhere. So my knowledge is not guessed. I'm for sure. I don't need nobody to fact check me because I'm already facts, okay? I'm dealing with enough authoritic people, meaning authority, overseeing me that has enough to see over top of me. So I don't need an overseer or an overthinker or an overtalker around me at all. You're here to learn from me or y'all go to fuck on somewhere. I'm here to teach. As a community health worker, I'm here to build you a new brand that will start you at $68 an hour. If you're looking for a new certification, come through me, allow me to allocate the 75 initial hours, get you certified through the Pennsylvania Certification Board, and then get you at least 300 of your 2,500 hours that you're going to need to be certified. Now, can you be a community health worker without being certified? Yes. Will you get the same benefits? No. Will you be taken as seriously? No. The certification gives you that broad array of things to offer in conversation, not only with the consumer client person, but with your potential community health ally, with your community partnerships that you're coming forward. So Thinking Thursday is here today to say to you, think outside the box. If you would like the Omnic Incorporated, the Big Heart, the LG Hands of Care to stand you up, when somebody might have let you down, somebody that might have shut the door, I have a door, it's open to you, and I got an extra chair right here for anybody to come. I got 6 extra seats for a podcast. Fellas, come and join LG's. Come and join my podcast. I can turn you into a community health worker just by you talking to the community on a podcast about what the Lord done for you, what agencies are there for you, what resources can be available to you, right along with your podcast. So, in order to do that, you got to come and let me train you. I'm opening the door for some brand new labor and industry. I received in my email. I'm very excited to share the news. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm excited. Who's not excited to be a part of CareerLink? I took my certifications and gathered up everything that the Most High did for me. And my certifications totaled up to one big thing. And I'm standing in line for my $1 million. And my first $400,000, I'm going to allocate properly to my community. Now, my 501c is in full effect for it to be only 6 months. Obviously, I know what I'm doing. I'm doing it all by myself. The reason why I was chosen by God to do it by myself, because I stand for the people of a second chance. That first chance I had, I didn't stand a chance. I didn't have no direction. I had the parents there, but they wasn't mine. So I could not take their advice for anything other than for granted. So had I listened to my aunts and them prior to now, I'd have been a millionaire. I'd have been had it. So everything that I have is already inside of me. It's just that I took my first chance and I threw it all away. I put it in people, in places and things that did me no well. Now that I've gotten rid of those people and places and things, I'm able to come and say, listen, I not only created a little podcast, a little radio station, a little, what they call my stuff, whack this and whack that, and I'm the one making $68 an hour to start with. Okay, so my income is not whacked, nor is nothing that I stand on, and my mom definitely didn't raise no bitch. Period. So, if you want to come be a part of the second chance, come on over here with me. I got it to do. Right here. Cousin Lisa got it to do. Now, the community health work certification that I have, I'm honored because not only did I have to earn that, my lived experience was a part of the certification. Without the lived experience, I could not get certified. I had to be able to talk about what I have went through, what anybody tried to put me through. Anybody over talking, overthinking, over directing my directions does not have a part to do in my play. Meaning, as a player, there's a play that has to be made. And when I go to make my plays, I don't tag people in. People start jumping in front of me like they gonna guide me in my shit. No, you're not. What you're gonna do is go sit down some motherfucking where. And if you cannot be directed and guided, you won't receive your laptop. You won't receive your certification. And every hour you sit, you'll get $15 an hour minus the 68. That's where I'm at with it. I don't have no picks neither. Meaning I don't have no picks who I certified. I don't have to like you, love you. You don't have to look at me during the presentation because, to be honest with you, the 75 hours is done at your own pace. Once I get you signed into the program, we don't have to talk to each other again until the 75 hours is over, and I have to then get you your $6,000. Where's the $6,000 going to come from? You missed it. I'll rewind it, but I'm going to say it again. The $6,000 coming from my organization is considered a stipend, like you get when you go to school. I'm offering a $6,000 stipend on behalf of Pennsylvania Collaborative, whom I'm a community health work site through. And not only that, I'm offering certifications for longevity, for a long time, not the short time. So I also said I have a standing studio with some little bit of stuff. Enough stuff. Projector, I got enough little sound. I got a studio built into my phone and laptop. I can present and represent anybody very well through the Big Heart. You know, I'm going to say one last thing. Somebody texted me on my line over here and said to me, the Omnic Incorporated. The Omnic Incorporated is the 501c3. That is the community-based organization that allows me to sponsor businesses. So when I'm coming to you and saying, what kind of business do you have? Y'all looking at me like I want something y'all got. No, y'all don't got a motherfucking thing that I could want. Nothing. So if I'm coming and asking you, oh, you got a podcast. Oh, are you just on social media? Oh, are you a caregiver? Oh, are you helping people get resources? Well, come here, let me help you. There's a new umbrella for that. It's called a community worker, okay? And underneath of my learned experience, I've learned how to bring others aboard. So the ones that are aboard, I won't be exposing them. They don't need to be announced. They already told me they don't want y'all in their fucking business. So I have some participants. Okay, I got a nice thank you list here to call out names. I was called prior to this and said, don't even tell them that you're helping me. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Let them come on aboard. Same thing with my book. No, I'm not going to sit here and order all these books that belong to me at the owner's price. No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to continue to share my links each time my book is in review and exposed and live on Amazon. I'm going to send the link. You're going to either respect it or reject it, and I don't give a fuck because one way or the other, somebody's paying me because it's showing up on my card, showing up. My royalties is showing up, showing on my account. So my money is speaking for any words that's being shot out, spewed against me. My motherfucking dollar is speaking for itself. Now, moving on. Podcasting. I have a very nice location. 420 friendly, liquor friendly, gospel friendly, non-gospel, non-denominational, meaning all walks of life are welcome in my home that I created into a business. Yes, I'm in my living room right now. Let me just pull the thing off and show you what I did to my little apartment. Right here. Okay, you don't see it. I have my little shit sitting right here in my home where nobody can ask me to leave. Can't nobody ask me to go a motherfucking place about my establishment because I was here for a long time, not a good motherfucking time. Yes, I got curtains. Y'all leave me alone. I can't reach up there. The curtains is right here. Right in here laying on the damn floor. Right there down there on the floor. I got 4 different colors, 5 or 6 colors. They need to be picked up and put on the window. Anybody that want to talk shit about a curtain, my little blue comfortable couch. Had my rug washed, and this is a projector when the TV is on. So that's my apartment. That's it. Here's my little office. I've made myself an office space in my home. I don't owe a motherfucker nothing. And yes, I got my little bedroom in here. You know, whatever I got in my bedroom is in here. So there it is. You already know the kitchen and all that shit is back this way. And I keep my shit clean regardless. So I don't got nothing but supplies in here. Cups, supplies. That's it. That's it. This is my place. Okay? So it's safe here. We on the first floor. Anything happen, we can buck up out of this motherfucker. Anything happen, again, we on the first floor. We got the first shot at everything. So it's definitely a safe environment. And this is where we will be at. And like I said, anybody that wants to bring their podcast to life outside of their own home, I've created a suite, like a hotel suite, into a little bit of an office. You guys come on, bring yourself, It don't matter where you're at. People are going to hear you, see you, and want to be you. So come on through and let's do it. You guys go back and check out the Thinking Thursday video. It's telling you how to become a part of labor and industry workforce. That's where I took my program to, guys. Labor and industry. I am now becoming an apprenticeship program for community health workers. Yes, I am now becoming that. And how to do so, it was a process. It's not a lengthy process. But right now, the community of Pennsylvania is asking people to come out and take these courses with labor and industry. Put your program together. They're helping you build your program. So if you push that window and your profession falls underneath, and mine's did, and I was so grateful when I put in healthcare, y'all, underneath becoming an apprenticeship program. I said, well, I got my beautician license, but I'm not a teacher. Being a notary, you can't be a teacher. What can I do? What can I do? I don't want to be a driver's ed. I don't want to be a lifeguard. What can I do? Well, I got my Pennsylvania certification for a community health worker. And when I said that, the labor and industry said, right there, sweetheart. I said, really? She said, you are a community partner. Your name is coming up on the list. I said, I said, which one? Because me with 100 business. I said, is it LG Hands of Care? Is it the Big Heart? She said, no. The Omnic Incorporated is coming up in the state of Pennsylvania as a community-based organization. Dr. Glenn, you are the trainer of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, when it comes down to the community health worker. I said, well, I made that up. They said, no, baby. You ain't make that up. You added that service to your service. I said, I'm only just a little itty bitty art therapist through public welfare. So yes, I'm a medical assistant. I applied to accept CHIP, but I'm just waiting on to be approved. They said, no, baby, you are considered a CBO, community-based organization. All those other little businesses you have is a sponsorship business. I'm multi-talented. Hey, it's in me. I'm multi-talented. So with that being said, my first $1 million is being offered to me. You know, like everybody else made affordable housing? Nah, I made a program worthy of a job afterwards for $68 minimum hourly. You want to play with me? Play with me. People have a second chance. Come on, y'all. Friday is my orientation. Not tears of joy. Don't do it. I know y'all tired of me crying. I ain't going to do it. Listen. The Pennsylvania Workforce Development, Labor and Industry is seeking out apprenticeship. If you can offer apprenticeship through your learned ability, your learned ability. So what is being said today is everybody that got those grants, Lisa Glenn is being offered $1 million grant with a $400,000 allocation to start with. And I'm going to get everybody a laptop like these so that they can start off with and walk away with a job offering $68 minimum an hour. And let me build y'all up. Even if it's just your podcast. I learned how to make your podcast in the health field. I know how to do it.